What is up, guys? What is up? Let me pull the chat for YouTube, cause I need that thing. Cause I need that thing. There you go. There you go. Mira, dímelo, Yono. ¿Qué es lo que hay, Bebol? Estás perdido, papo. Estás perdido, my bro. Estás quitado. Vamos para aquí, para Resurgence. Para ver qué es lo que, manito. Ah, pero ¿qué pasó aquí con esto? Ahí estamos empezando. Ahora sí, papi, ahora sí.
The real thing's coming through. Enemy soldier incoming.
Ahora dime la Azucena. Y here. From the 194.
Slade.
All stations, this is Shadow 01. Deployment to the war zone has been authorized.
We are one man short.
Resurgence. Survive to redeploy fallen teammates. Kill to bring them back faster. Your team leader. Set a drop point for your squad soldier. Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies. 10 squads active in the field. Your squad mate's back on station. Good work.
Enemy here.
25 left. Stay sharp out there. Exploit the contracts and reroute those cash payments.
Enemy marked. Got one sighted here. Eyes on an enemy operator.
Get an LDBR on my mark. Your squad made it to the safe zone. You're losing ground. Moving. Locate available contracts to hack. Get moving. Hostile UAV in the area.
Ready for deployment.
Enemy UAV is online. Friendly loadout drops on the way. Contract time's limited. Activate hacks. Enemy soldier incoming. Contract works more than usual, so get it done, soldier. Climbed up on the hack contract. It's a goner. Target down, marking the rest of them. Kill confirmed. We've located the rest of them. Enemy UAV overhead. Get ready, you're redeploying.
down. Man. Oh man, and they left too? That's crazy.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Stand by for redeployment. You're the last one standing. You were 1 of 25 remaining.
That's crazy.
We lost that one, but we'll get a W next time. Fire sale is active. Buy station prices.
Pero ¿y por qué me botó para quiero ver los settings esto otra vez, brother. Porque es que no me hace sentido unas cosas aquí.
I jump with my left and I punch. Now I have simplified. I have this off. And I'm gonna say this right now, man. If you shoot with your L1 R1, you got chipmunk hands. I didn't make it up. L1 R1. I don't understand how people play it. It really is for like small hands. I shoot with my triggers. Real shooters shoot with the triggers. It's a skill issue if you shoot with the bumpers. Anyways, vibration is off. I promise you. I'm saying I'm down. This now. Anyways, right stickman I have 2, and then I leave everything else kind of the same. and then my left and right trigger 1313. For my aiming sensitivity multiplier, the only thing I really changed on this setting was going to be the ADS sets the 0.90, and then we look at the aiming advanced settings. For my aiming sensitivity multiplier, the only thing I really changed on this setting was going to be the 80. It sets I'm gonna just tell you right the setting, but I guess it is now. Then I don't really touch the motion advanced settings. Now we are on to movement, ladies and gentlemen. I do run sprint assist, tactical sprint assist, and then if you click show more, you want to put the sprint assist delay at 0. I have mantle assist off, crouch assist off, corner slice off, and let me just say this right now, bro. This is such a huge thing. If you're a Warzone player, I promise you're going to want to run hybrid, and you're going to need to get used to it. It's just what it is, man. You're able to dolphin dive off a lot of buildings a lot easier. I don't know what it is. It's the most elite slide dive behavior in the game. And it's almost like if you use any of the other settings, you're kind of hindering yourself. You're almost putting yourself at a ceiling. When you use hybrid, you can make so many different plays. Unbelievable plays. Automatic airborne mantle off, sprint restorer on, slide maintain sprint on, parachute automatic behavior, especially for my Warzone heads. Take this off, please. And then mantle cancels reload, and then movement advanced settings. So I knew I was especially for my Warzone heads. Take this off, please. And then mantle cancels reload, and then movement advanced settings. So I knew I was tweaking when I first played Black Ops 6 when I had auto move forward on. Take this off. I promise you the game will be way better. Hold on, bagel break. Auto move forward off, auto door peek off. I don't touch any of the vehicle settings. Aim down, sight behavior, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna have this on hold, on toggle, ADS melee, hold melee, prioritize finishing move. And for my Warzone heads, I always apply all on the plates. C4 detonation 1 by 1, but I'm pretty sure like C4s are trash. Bagel break. Changes, prioritize, interact. Especially for my Warzone heads, man. It is a super dry bagel. I'm not going to cap. You're going to turn off sprint, cancels, reload, Kimbo behavior, independent, and then depleted ammo switch you have on as well. I don't really want to touch anything else. All right, now we go to graphics. I know everybody wants to see these graphic settings. I was getting a lot of questions about it. I run 240 hertz, 1440p, V-Sync, off. Didn't really want to change much. Quality, I play on 1440p, and I have all my...
Vamos a ver a esta, a ver. Voy ahora, mi gente, tranquilo. Denme un breakcito.
Look good for you guys in the videos. Most players want to go for frames, and I'll just explain the easiest way to navigate around that. But full screen exclusives. Person playing on keyboard and mouse. Then jumping into the controller settings, there definitely are some personal preference settings here, but a lot of these are also, universally better than other options. So first up for your button layout, if you're like me and it's simple, there is a button layout preset that is going to fit your playstyle. That's great. If you want to remap your down on your D-pad, some custom keybinds. I find another objective best area there. I keep the simplified controls, low motor strain, bumper ping, and then swapping the bumpers, and like a PlayStation 5 controller that has this, because truly it is one of the more important ones. So definitely pay attention here. First and foremost, a couple of just outright things you want to do. Change your left trigger and your right trigger dead zones all the way to 0. This means the second you hit the actuation point on your trigger, it is going to start firing your weapon. There's going to be no delay. You don't want to have this on like 10, 20, 30, because it's going to make your weapons feel unresponsive. So turn that all the way to 0. The next thing you want to do is turn your left stick min and your right stick min all the way to 0, and then go into the dead zone test. And when you go through and you start moving your controller around and you see this test, you're going to notice that certain values... up there, left stick, because as you can see with this, if I move my controller around, I have a little bit of stick drift there. It's not much, but it's something. That's actually beneficial to me because when your left stick is active and there's any input going on there, that's when rotational aim assist kicks in. So just simply by having some stick drift, basically my controller is always inputting something there, even though it's not me fully moving it, which means that pretty much in any fight, I'm going to have rotational aim assist kind of being sticky and dragging for me. Right stick min, you just want to up to whatever one more is than the percentage that you're seeing there because you don't want right stick drift. That'll impact your aim. The next thing you want to do is change your left stick max down to about 60 or 70. This is going to make it so that in order to get the maximum movement benefits out of your left thumbstick, you don't have to move it as much. So just sort of limits the area in which you have to move it to get its full potential there. Then I also dropped mine. Jumping over to aiming settings here, there's a lot going on. So initially with the base sensitivity multipliers, I just leave all these defaults as one for, vehicles and third person and everything. A little bit more niche situations there. If you want to go through and manually adjust that stuff, feel free to do so. That's totally fine. Look inversion I keep on standard. Aiming advanced settings though is what is important here. I don't keep any inversion on. I leave that all on standard. If you want to go through and manually adjust that stuff, feel free to do so. That's totally fine. Look inversion for, vehicles and third person and everything. A little bit more niche situations there. If you want to go through and manually adjust that stuff, feel free to do so. That's totally fine. Look inversion I keep on standard. Aiming advanced settings though is what is important here. I don't keep any inversion on. I leave that all on standard. Transition timing is instant for my ADS because I actually do have a custom sensitivity per zoom with this. Basically, I slowly bump up my zoom depending on the optic and how much that zoom is. So for low zooms like iron sights and red dots, I'm down at a 0.8. This means when I'm ADSing, I'm a lot more accurate as I'm going through. I'm not going to be as twitch optic and how much that transition time. If you want to go through and manually adjust that stuff, feel free to do so. That's totally fine. Look inversion I keep on standard. Aiming advanced settings though is what is important here. I don't keep any inversion on. I leave that all on standard. Transition timing is instant for my ADS because I actually do have a custom sensitivity per zoom with this. Basically, I slowly bump up my zoom depending on the optic and how much that zoom is. So for low zooms like iron sights and red dots, I'm down at a 0.8. This means when I'm ADS, I'm a lot more accurate as I'm going through. I'm not going to be as twitchy, but then as scopes start to zoom in more, you do need to have a faster sense to keep up with players. Otherwise, you're going to be moving at a snail's pace. So for 2 to 3 times, I bump it up to 0.83. 4 to 5 is 0.85. 6 to 7 is 0.93. Then I'm up to 1 by some of the main sniper scopes there. So that when I am super zoomed in, I'm not going to be moving too slow to stay on target there. Then I also times I bump it up to 0.83. 4 to 5 is 0.85. 6 to 7 is 0.93. Then I'm up to 1 by some of the main sniper scopes there. So that when I am super zoomed in, I'm not going to be moving too slow to stay on target there. Then I also use just the basic aim assist on the third-person ADS. And then aim response curve type, I leave on dynamic and I leave the slope scale at 1. This is still proven to be the most responsive and snappy aim response curve type. I don't personally adjust the slope scale because I leave on dynamic and I leave the slope scale 1. This is still proven to be the most responsive and snappy aim response curve type. I don't personally adjust the slope scale because you really have to know what you're doing with that kind of stuff to be, perfecting that. And quite frankly, you'll be good to go with that. Target aim assist and ADS aim assist I have on. ADS aim assist is only valid in campaign and zombies anyways. Then I leave all motion settings off because I'm not using any gyro aim or anything like that. For movement here with the tac sprint assist, you definitely want to have this on because this is basically going to be your auto tac sprint, and you drop that assist delay down to 1, 2, or 3 by typing that in. If you're on controller, you're going to only see intervals of 50. You have to plug in a keyboard and then hover over it and type out 1, 2, or 3 to have that snappier tac sprint assist delay on there. I keep mantle assist off, crouch assist off, corner slice off. Just not really a fan of those impacting my gameplay. I want to be full in control of all of that. Then corner slice just kind of messes with my aim when it kind of leans your gun up as you're approaching a corner there. I have tap to slide on with my, movement here. So I tap once, I'm instantly sliding, I hold it, and I'm diving. And I have a medium hold delay, so I never really accidentally dive when I'm not trying to. So that to me is super convenient for that. You might want to adjust this delay some depending on how often you feel like you're diving. If you're ever doing it on accident, just make it a little bit slower there. Sprint restore I keep on so I don't have to spam the heck out of my left thumbstick. Slide maintain sprint you want on for the better slap shoot. Mantle cancels reload, not a fan of that at all. Then we get into our advanced movement settings here. I keep the sprint on toggle, auto move forward, don't want that. I don't want auto door. Underwater is pretty standard. Tac stance is toggle. I like that. So if I tac stance once, I'm always in a tac stance on that weapon until I manually choose to take it off. For attack stance activation, it's ADS and down for me, just so I'm never accidentally activating that right. ADS and melee for my mount, again, I'm never accidentally hitting that. Holding melee, prioritizing body shield on the finishing move behavior. That way, if I'm going up behind somebody, I'll always put them in that body shield mechanic first, because I can quickly cancel that if I need. You can't cancel a finishing move, of course. Apply all for armor plates, another huge one there. You can always cancel this YY out of it, but getting all the plates on with one press of a button is way more to open a chest or something. Trigger to shoot both, that's on accidentally stop or reload. Being able to reload and sprint via perks is pretty convenient there. Akimbo behavior you could have on paired, so you only have to press one trigger to shoot both. That's honestly pretty convenient in my opinion. ADS stick swap off, depleted ammo weapon switch also off. Accidentally stop or reload. Being able to weapon switch also off. For the overlay stuff, I leave all this on default, so toggle for that, and then I just have everything energized while grinding it in their cans. And if you're just
Vamos a ver ahora, a ver si es verdad.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Prep time's over. Now you deploy to the war zone.
Throwing a stunner!
Big wheel. Charlie.
Resurgence. Survive to redeploy fallen teammates. Kill to bring them
marking,
back
guys.
faster.
Got a scavenger contract here.
Down one squad mate. We'll get you redeployed faster. Enemy soldier incoming.
Wow.
Active in the field.
What happened with the team, bro?
Keep your head up and return to base for
Oh,
debrief.
damn, blood. Yeah. We all died. How do I take off the... Esta wanna take off the internet info. Let's go.
The real thing's coming soon. All stations, green light. We're deploying to the war zone. Resurgence. Survive and your team can redeploy. Eliminate targets to bring them back faster.
Mark it, guys.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
Gas available.
Wait for me this time. Supply box UAV is inbound. Target down. Marking the rest of them. UAV overhead. Mark remaining operators from that squad. Hunt them down. Your squad mates back on station. Good work. Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies. squad mate is redeploying. Well done. Enemy soldier incoming.
Eyes on an enemy operator.
You have reinforcements inbound.
Moving.
Behind you, Blue. Damn.
Be advised, you still have squad mates outside the safe zone.
Mark the target.
Your squad mate is redeploying. Well done.
Enemy here.
We've got 10 squads active in the field.
Flanking here.
Squad mates MIA. We're reducing redeployment time. Only 25 left. Loadout drop headed your way. Updated intel on new target. Intercepted eliminate. Enemy dropping into the AO.
Hey, behind us.
Moving here.
Enemy
Get back
UAV
and
is
fight.
online.
I got you, baby.
It appears I'm in your debt.
Hostile UAV in the area.
This motherfucker behind me, bro.
The enemy lost track of you. Good work down there.
I'm not losing a wingman.
Lost the chance on that one. Target down. Enemy soldier incoming. Move to the safe zone. Gas is closing in.
You know, we good, baby. We good. You know it. You know this. Let me take this Tonto.
Self-revive kit here.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
That motherfucker don't know what it is.
Lead spotted.
Moving.
Cancel last time. Visual on it. Moving this way.
Windows closed. Back to standard procedure. your tac map to hunt down the rest of us.
Man, GG's, bro.
25 is still standing.
GG's, bro. Damn, I got 13 kills like that? Top dog, man. Top dog.
Resurgence window is ending. Watch your six.
Hell yeah. Y ahora, pues que te digo que es que no hay break con este juego. Esto está malito, malito. Espera, a ver si esto se desconectó porque no sé qué está pasando con YouTube.